Holotour is one of the Hololens launch experiences. It's a travel experience that makes you feel like you've been transported to a place and feel like you're really there. It's a crazy goal. Feel like you're really there. What does that even mean? Like, how could you ever possibly achieve that?
We were able to take video and blend it with some 3D geometry near the user so you can get up out of your chair and experience the world around you as you go.
The fact that it's untethered, you can actually walk around the room, you can turn around. There are no wires to be in your way. And that's just something that you just can't get on another device.
My favorite moment in Rome is when you travel back in time in the Colosseum and watch a gladiator fight from the perspective of the emperor. That's a really cool way to connect with history that you can't even get even when you're there.
The app developer side of this, it is very approachable.
A lot of your design stems from a user's natural behavior.
The user's head is the virtual camera. The user turns their head where they want, and that drives the virtual camera that controls what they're seeing.
And so finding ways to use body movements that match what your app is doing, that's really the challenge.
With the sound, because we have a very accurate understanding of where the user's head is in space, we can localize those sounds and make them feel like they're actually in the real world in exactly the same way that we do with holograms. The sound source feels like it's coming from that location. I feel like it taps into these sort of underlying subconscious behaviors. You know, you can sort of start localizing things just by sound. You're like, it sounds like it's right up there.
As long as you focus on building experiences that bring these holograms into your real world, it doesn't really matter precisely what they're about, as long as you're building human-centered experiences.
Holotour is showing you what this device can do, and I hope that it's an inspiration for people that want to build their own apps.
With a mixed reality device, the real key is that ability to navigate the physical space very comfortably while at the same time occupying this immersive virtual space. It still feels like magic.
Why Arag? Brody and I, of course, playing first-person shooter, we're sitting there on the couch. He's driving his Jeep, I'm on the back, and I'm pounding away with the gun, and he's hitting the bumps, and then the thing explodes. On the screen, we go flying, but there's really nothing except a little vibration. What good is that? Like, it's something missing here. And we started thinking about, wow, you know, that would be great if we could kind of get that feeling across.
Not only do you feel the impact, but you feel the spread and you get the kickback. And it's all there, the whole experience, and that's when you actually feel like you're totally immersed.
And with Arag, that's what you get.
My name is Brody Stanfield. I'm the president and co-founder of Haptic.
My name is Michael Stanfield, and I'm the vice president and co-founder. Gaming today is a two-dimensional product. Experience is limited to sight and sound, and so we're providing a new dimension. It's a suit, it's a haptic product that provides sensory stimulation, taking the user into the game.
Whether it be sound, sensations of touch, the idea of the impact, Arag will put you into that experience that you've always wanted. There are three major components to this suit. There's the decoder, the exoskeleton, and the sim skin. The decoder is the piece that attaches actually to your console or platform, takes the information, then it brings that and sends it to the exoskeleton. The exoskeleton is now the component that sort of has all the pieces in Arag that you're wearing, from the nervous system, which is the feedback, to the control center, which takes the information from the decoder, as well as the power supply to make sure it's wireless.
The sound that we're providing is a patented sound. It's quite a different experience.
We want to make it surround sound feel, so the idea is we have 6 speakers, 2 on the front on this side, 2 on that side, and then on the back, 1 here and 1 here, as well as a subwoofer.
You're always in the sweet spot, no matter where you are.
And as for like vibratory feedback, right now it's always been to the controller, so you feel a rumble in your hand. Now we're actually getting it so it's located on the specific parts of your body where it should be. There are 16 points on the front, 8 points on the side, and 16 points on the back. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna test out some vibrational stuff. So to start with, I'm just gonna set a value here. And I'm gonna be top right. You feel that?
Yeah.
All right, so let's switch that over to bottom left.
Yeah, it moves you.
Yeah, switches.
Awesome. So that's pretty much how vibration works. As for stims, they're pretty much focused on particular muscles. It contracts the muscles. It can either give a full contraction or it can be a slight contraction. Once again, same thing, top right. So it just sets a value. Okay. There. All right, I'll shut that off.
Oh, you feel it? We can see it moving your shoulder forward like that. Yeah, I know.
Lifting a weight.
All right, so that's pretty much it for the basic fundamentals of what Arag can actually do. So what did you think of it?
It was pretty interesting. I've never really experienced anything like that.
Yeah.
Virtual world awareness. You're actually inside the world that you're playing in.
The last piece is the sim skin. So sim skin is the look and feel over top. You can then have these front piece plates that you put on, or armor on the sides and that kind of stuff, to actually look like you're in the game that you're actually envisioning yourself in. Games already have sound, they already have haptic feedback, so we take that information that's already there and we implement it with Arag.
And it's now a matter of the developers to take on that role. If they have a game and they want to compete with a AAA game and they're only an indie company, well, now you can. It's not just about the visuals anymore. It's about how you can differentiate your product. We think that's going to be a big difference.
The T-suit, the Tesla suit.
Building Tesla suit is our dream. Initially we wanted to build something for the VR gaming, but while developing this technology we've realized there's a lot more potential to it. And this is our story.
And it was really cool.
Blown my mind.
Wow, that is amazing.
Tesla suit is a full-body haptic suit that lets you touch and feel sensations in virtual reality.
The haptic system uses mild electrical impulses to transmit signals through the skin and muscles. The technology is used widely in physical therapy to help train muscle groups as well as for pain relief. We've adapted that technology to help transmit signals through virtual reality.
Whoa! That is awesome!
Stimulating.
Massive potential.
Everything changed. This is the real deal. This is not some fictional prototype.
This is definitely the future.
You guys have nailed it.
This is worth developing for.
The potential of the Tesla suit is enormous.
I've always been a big fan of VR and wanted to find something that would make it more real. There wasn't anything that lets body interact with virtual reality world beyond the visual. So we started developing Tesla suit.
It took us 3 prototypes to be able to deliver pleasurable, realistic sensations.
The reason for launching Kickstarter campaign now was to get SDK and Tesla suit into hands of developers and build community that will take project to the next level. We spent a lot of time developing Tesla suit. We designed our smart textile from scratch. It's durable, washable and comfortable to wear. We made two versions, Pioneer, which has 16 impact points, and Prodigy, which has 52 impact points, which mean more realistic experience.
The onboard control unit connects wirelessly to any device, such as games consoles, VR headsets, mobile phones and tablets, PCs and Macs, taking the potential applications of Tesla Suit well beyond gaming.
I think it'd be very interesting from a therapeutic point of view, and I'm sure there are many other uses that people will come up with for it.
And I can definitely see lots of different uses for it, right away from gaming to medical to sports, exercising.
Obviously there's game implications, but I could imagine I'd love to hook it up to if there's then that and get notifications on weather, or if I've missed an email from my girlfriend or my boss or something as a subtle additional cue that no one else would see.
For the movie industry, for pretty much every industry as well, and if we can start this off, it would be something exceptional.
With the game, with someone shooting you, I think it would be very helpful for military training.
I enjoyed most about it is the potential to be used in any industry, from music to health to re-education to pleasure and enjoyment.
We wanted to make something that would showcase our passion for virtual reality and games development. We've built VR digital paintball game with the help of professional paintballers. It's the first online multiplayer game that combines haptic feedback and virtual reality.
Our development kit is ready to play and gives you full freedom to create your own sensations.
Software pack includes the Haptic Editor Studio, an easy-to-use SDK, VR digital paintball game, and a virtual meeting app. The virtual meeting app enables friends and family to add tactile sensations to video calling and messaging, such as the ability to send and receive real hugs over the internet.
Join the revolution.
Make a pledge.
Together, we will make this dream happen.
CoreFX is the immersive gaming vest. What our technology does is what everybody else is trying to do in the visual field, but we do it in the haptic or tactile field. We allow you to feel everything that happens.
The CoreFX gaming vest uses award-winning 4DFX technology that takes the acousto-haptic signals, or the audio, coming from your game and turns them into incredibly precise environmental and situational feedback that sync to what's happening on screen.
I used to code, I used to write programs, my own games, and having the background in neuroscience, I started thinking about, there are things that are being ignored in the existing gaming community, and that's the amazing power of the brain to project reality.
It's like right into your heart. It's like boom, 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 right here. Every time you shoot, you just feel the shot. It's crazy.
It's like being shot in the game and being shot in real life.
So, what you have for the first time is a device that allows you to completely immerse yourself in your media and really feel the action and environment. The vest itself is wireless and lightweight and is completely customizable in terms of depth of field and the intensity of the environmental feedback. So you can fine-tune your experience. It's incredibly tweakable, with an assortment of variable controls. If you're playing an FPS, you can set it so that you can feel everything from the explosions in the distance to the recoil of your weapon.
You can feel every step, you can feel every shot, you can even feel when you're shooting. It's pretty good. I love it.
Even like hearing other people's bullets, you can tell they're coming from their left side because you can feel it. It's definitely really cool.
We are a multi-platform technology. We actually complement all of the existing technologies, and including the new virtual reality technologies.
Virtual reality is the next evolution of gaming, with successful devices like the Oculus Rift and the Omni that are changing the industry. The CoreFX vest is amazing on its own, but when used in conjunction with these other products, you can see how they all work together to achieve complete immersion.
You can feel like the direction, kind of where it's coming from, and it's a really different experience.
You can just feel the kickback. That was actually pretty neat. You feel not only when you're shooting or when you get shot, but also kind of when you walk and stuff. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty immersive.
In the future, we'll have an SDK coming out soon for developers.
Obviously, there are very, very interesting effects that if we have the support of the developers and the community, we can incorporate into games that would improve the experience even that much more. We can produce sensations of G-force, motion within the games, but those are things that we need the support of the community with.
The Core FX Vest is fully compatible with PCs, Macs, phones, game consoles, anything that produces sound and has an audio output.
We love Kickstarter and Kickstarter community because they're very much like us. They're inventors and tinkerers and thinkers and original, out-of-the-box types of visionaries. We definitely need your help. As an inventor, I understand how difficult it is to raise the funds to bring your dreams into reality. Thank you for all of your support.